When we were invited to be part of this Hellingale 65 series, we were quite thrilled because it's a fabric that has a lot of potential and has such a long heritage as well. We wanted to pick something that was a little bit more, perhaps more close to our hearts, and in recent times, you know, with the influx of immigrants to Singapore, although Singaporeans are essentially immigrants from, you know, 3 or 4 generations back, we seem to have forgotten that. And now there's this response or reaction to influx of immigrants from all around the world. And our piece wanted to make a neutral statement about the situation, about the races, how demographically this is changing and evolving in Singapore, but also as a starting point to provoke a conversation about where the future holds and where we would be headed if this trend continues. So, you know, it was a good way to question not so much the nature of a product, but nature of a country and its evolving face.
Xylem are a multidisciplinary design agency, work prominently on interiors and branding. So I guess we're quite maverick. Good design to me is functional design. It has to be aesthetically pleasing, so I think if the user doesn't like it, the way it looks, then they're not going to use it. And also if it creates conversation, that's quite important as well.
Charity, I try to inject some happiness and joy, you know, to the kids. So the basic concept behind the furniture is actually joy and happiness. So I summarized and interpreted these 2 emotions into like camouflage clouds. So these clouds like blended together actually like, you know, form part of a pattern that I painted on the tables and chairs. So it actually comes as a set. I get my inspiration from the things that's happening around me, like from friends, from brands that I work with, things that I like. So constantly, like all my art is actually a representation of how I interpret the world and things that happen around.
Well, Dream has been one of the key stopping watering holes for designers when they're looking for good support for the objects that you place in a space to make it livable, to make it memorable, to make it comfortable, to make it home, or even in hotels to make it welcoming or exciting or daring.